Let me ask you something. How many times have you tried to fix your life by fixing your morning? You wake up motivated, you plan a routine, wake up early, drink water, exercise, read, meditate. And for a few days, maybe even a week, you actually do it. Then one morning, you wake up tired, you skip one step, and somehow everything collapses. You don't just skip the workout, you skip the whole routine, and slowly you return to exactly who you were before. Most people think this means they are lazy, or undisciplined, or not motivated enough. But neuroscience says something very different. Your morning routine is failing not because you are weak, but because your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do.
Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain does not care about your future success. It does not care about your goals. It does not care about your potential. Your brain has only one priority: keep you safe, keep you comfortable, keep energy usage as low as possible. And this is where morning routines fail. Every habit you add in the morning, waking up earlier, exercising, focusing, requires extra energy. From your brain's perspective, this is dangerous. Not emotionally dangerous, biologically dangerous. Because for most of human history, wasting energy meant death. So when you force yourself into a strict routine, your brain quietly starts resisting. Not with pain, not with fear, but with excuses.
Here's something no one tells you. Quitting feels good for a reason. When you stop doing something hard, when you cancel the workout, skip the routine, or go back to bed, your brain releases dopamine, relief dopamine. Your nervous system literally says, "Good, threat avoided, energy saved." That's why quitting doesn't feel like failure in the moment. It feels like comfort. It feels like safety. It feels like relief. And this is the trap. Your brain rewards you for quitting, not for consistency. So every time you break your routine, your brain learns something. Quitting works. Motivation is not broken. Motivation is temporary by design. It spikes when something is new. It disappears when effort becomes repetitive. This is why day 1 feels easy. Day 5 feels heavy. Day 14 feels unbearable. Your brain hates repetition without reward. And here's the brutal part. Your future success is too abstract to reward your brain today. 6 months from now means nothing to a nervous system designed for survival right now. So your brain chooses comfort now over success later, every single time. Most morning routines fail for 3 reasons. First, they start with willpower. Willpower is expensive. It drains fast, and your brain hates using it in the morning. Second, they change too many behaviors at once. Your brain sees this as chaos, and chaos equals danger. Third, and this is the biggest one, they don't create immediate reward. You're asking your brain to suffer now for a reward that comes months later. From a neuroscience perspective, this is a terrible deal, so your brain rejects it.
Now here's the good news. You can override this system, but not with discipline, not with motivation, and not with stricter routines. You override it by changing what your brain gets rewarded for. Instead of rewarding outcomes, you reward starting. Not finishing the workout, not completing the routine, just starting. Even 2 minutes.
When you finish 2 minutes and stop on purpose, your brain still gets a win. No exhaustion, no threat, no energy crash. Over time, your brain starts associating starting with safety. That's how habits actually form. This is why the 2-minute rule works. Not because it's easy, but because it doesn't trigger fear. Your brain doesn't resist what it doesn't perceive as dangerous. 2 minutes of focus, 2 minutes of movement, 2 minutes of effort. That's small enough to bypass resistance. And once you start, momentum does the rest. Many people reject this idea because it feels stupid, too small, too easy, too insignificant. But your brain doesn't grow through force. It grows through repetition without threat. Consistency beats intensity because consistency feels safe, and safety is what your brain follows. So, if your morning routine keeps failing, stop blaming yourself. Your brain is not broken. It's just outdated. And once you learn how it actually works, you stop fighting it and start working with it. Follow for science-based insights on discipline, money, and behavior.